I'm Fiona Taylor. I am 18 years old. I am from Winooski, Vermont, and I identify as a Hispanic and white person. Growing up in a vast majority white population, I had felt very disconnected from my Hispanic roots, but also I felt disconnected from everyone else because I didn't really feel like I was white. So my mother is from Nicaragua, Central America, and my mother didn't come to the States until the late 90s, probably around 95, 94. The reason why she came was because living in Nicaragua was hard. It wasn't a good country. It's still not a good country. And my aunt, her older sister, had moved to the States and had told my mom and my other aunt to come live with them. And so my mom decided that she was gonna go to the States, and back in the 90s, it was really easy to travel across the border legally. My mother didn't come here legal. She had probably walked, drove, hitchhiked on a horse for about 2 weeks, traveling from Nicaragua to Texas. She never finished high school because it was hard for her. She didn't understand English. That was hard because you can't really get that many jobs when you don't have your diploma. But she always told me how it was hard for her to go to school because she never had any friends because the population was mainly white, and she was bullied a lot. My mom moved to Vegas and she met my dad, and then she got married to him, and she was finally legal in the States. So she's legal now. She had a hard time learning English. It was very hard. That's why I never learned Spanish growing up, was because she had to teach herself English. Growing up in Winooski was different. As I started kindergarten, I had a lot of white kids in my class. I would say there were about 5 other students that were of different races. I didn't know I was Hispanic. I thought I was just white. I was too young to understand. And I didn't start realizing that I was Hispanic until probably middle school. Honestly, I grew up whitewashed, I would say, since my dad is American. My parents divorced when I was 4, and so we would go see him on the weekends, and that was very different from my mom, how she was raising us. My dad would take us out and do American things. My mom, on the other hand, she was still learning how to live in America and still learning how to learn English. I never really connected with my culture, and there were no other Hispanic people in my town. I didn't know any other person who spoke Spanish. As I started going into middle school and high school, Winooski became very diverse, which was really cool because I got to meet a lot of people from different places, and it was very different. It's very different from other towns. But the thing about Winooski, since it was so diverse, there were still no other students that spoke Spanish or were Mexican, Hispanic, Latino. None. I didn't know anyone. I hope in the future that I can leave Vermont and connect with my Hispanic roots more and find friends that are Hispanic. Hopefully when I have children, maybe, that I can make them feel more connected with their Hispanic side. I really hope that I can feel better and not feel like I'm living a double life.